Hello everyone. Today is August 11th, 2025, and we have a very curious event that happened today in Clairton, Pennsylvania that's extremely analogous to the Chernobyl incident from 1986. And of course, if you know my channel is all about the Wormwood event from Revelation 8:11, and Chernobyl translates into wormwood. And I want to show you just how closely these events are kind of matched up here today. It looks like there was actually some fatalities here, so I'm not making light of that, but I'm just showing the similarities here with the numbers and with the symbolism between Chernobyl and this Pennsylvania steel explosion. Okay, obviously here 8/11 is the date today. I had talked about this in my last video, and I believe I even mentioned the word, Japan in my last video as well. And there's a Japanese part to this too, because this steel plant was recently purchased by a Japanese company called Nippon Steel. So there's that factor to take into consideration here too, because in my last video I talked about looking at August 11th and August 12th because of a alignment coming up here with Sirius with Jupiter and Venus, and that's going to be taking place more closely tonight. But we're going to be looking at the moon on this one in relation to the Chernobyl incident and today's incident in Pennsylvania. So if we take a look at the day of Chernobyl, which was April 26, 1986. I have this set to 10 a.m. I'm just going to leave this 10 a.m. Central Time. The explosion in Pennsylvania was around 11 a.m. Eastern Time, so right around the same. We're just going to leave everything the same so we can kind of put our timeline on the Pennsylvania time. So 10 o'clock Central on 4/26, 1986, we have a moon in Scorpio, and it shows illuminated 93.8%, and the moon is 17.2 days old. So we're going to compare that to today, and we have the moon in Aquarius, and illuminated 94%, 17.2 days old. So we know we're within just a few hours of an exact lunar month count. So we'll just check that out here real quick. Here's Chernobyl, 1986, and then today on Clairton, the U.S. steel plant. Obviously, you can see the similarities here with the, being a steel plant and a nuclear plant. Obviously, similarities in the destruction here. But one thing we want to take a look at here, being that we were back in 1986, this moon in Scorpio, and then the moon in Aquarius today, this is where the moon is actually at, kind of the sidereal position of the moon. But if we look at astrology, Scorpio is the 8th astrological sign, and Aquarius is the 11th astrological sign. So there's our 8/11, once again connecting these two events through the astrology and through the actual alignment that we see with the moon, and then to connect it all together with the exact lunar month count, just like I showed you on the stellarium there, but from April 26th, 1986 to August 11th, 2025 today, 14,352 days. Here's the count right here, and that just happens to be, we'll divide it by a lunar month. Oops. 29.53059. Exactly 486 lunar months. So exactly on a lunar anniversary, and then just like I showed you guys here, confirmed with the actual illumination and how old the moon is just within a few hours. So 486 lunar month anniversary of Chernobyl. We got this Clairton explosion at the U.S. steel mill, and obviously there's similarities here with Chernobyl. And being it's a Japanese company too, I had mentioned Japan in one of my last videos. So I'm sure there's a lot more to look at here, a lot more dates and numbers and symbolism to look at, but yeah, just a quick video to show you guys this very, the Matrix was really on today. So, all right, guys. Yep. Thanks for watching.